Superspeedway, the site of this NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series playoff race. It's race 2 of 3 here in the round of 10 playoffs. The number 11 of Urbain already punched his ticket to the round of 8 with a win last week at Kansas Speedway. He's looking for some momentum heading into next weekend's elimination race from the Charlotte Motor Speedway on the oval format, which uses half of the Charlotte Motor Speedway oval and half of the road course layout. It's going to be a challenge for these drivers. But first, you got to battle a challenge like none other, the high banks of Talladega Superspeedway, where the big one is just waiting one turn away. Welcome to the broadcast booth. I'm Adam Salamander. It is the Love's RV Stop 250 from Talladega Superspeedway, here for the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs. And we are just about ready to go green. Welcoming to the booth, we got Michael Cartrip. And we also have Richard Meddy joining us in the booth as well. Good evening, boys.
Good evening.
Does my headset sound bad?
No.
No?
But,
I'm talking through a controller mic, so...
Good evening, boys. Alright, so let's talk about this. First race of the playoffs last week at Kansas Speedway. The 11 truck punched his ticket to the round of 8. That's a little bit easier than these next two tracks, right? Talladega, you got the Super Speedway this week, the road course next week. What do you think it's going to take, though, to survive the big one, as it, like I said, could be just waiting one turn away? Go ahead, Michael.
I think, in order to avoid the wreck, it can happen to anybody. You just don't want to be right there. If you see it happening when you're driving, make sure you obviously avoid it.
Yeah.
But if you're in it, then I guess you're done. That's your day.
And it's safe to say that anyone from third place on back is in the danger zone, they call it. Really, anybody could be in the danger zone, because imagine they do catch a lap truck and he spins out in front of the field. That could be chaos as well. But the danger zone's really third place through 32nd. So you want to be outside. It's a surprise. You'll figure it out. Yeah, so anywhere from 3rd to 32nd danger zone, you probably want to stay out of there. But like we said, chaos can happen. Obviously, final lap, the leaders could be racing hard and wreck themselves and take half the field with them, coming to the checkered. You don't know, and anybody has a shot to win tonight. 47 laps on this chaotic track. And it's going to be all about who can survive the big one and who can capitalize. We got some kings of this track. The number 11 truck of Urbain. Obviously, we mentioned he won at Kansas last week. He's in the round of 8. He does not have to worry about this race or next week's elimination race. He's in there safe and sound.
Are we at Charlotte at the oval?
You'll figure it out. It's a surprise.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Yes, it's so.
But yeah, so he obviously won his way into the round of 8. Now you just know that number 11 truck. He doesn't care. He races as if he was in a must-win situation. Like, this number 11 truck's not gonna care. He gets a run to your outside, he's gonna beat you to the line every time. And there's nothing you can do about it except wish that you threw a block or potentially got into his truck and possibly slowed him down a little bit. There is nothing you can do about it. This 4-time champion is questing to become a 5-time champion in a row in the Truck Series. He's already got that GOAT status. Over 100 career wins. Why not another one right here tonight? And we got his teammate, Hunter McKinnon. He's looking for his 4th career Craftsman Truck Series win. He got wins on all short tracks this season. Looking for that 4th career win, that would punch his ticket to the round of 8. However, if he finishes in a good position, he can also punch his ticket on points tonight to the round of 8. And then we got to the 22 of Carson Baker, looking for his 5th win, and it's only his 5th win. It would only be his 5th win because we remember what happened at Indy. He had it until he didn't. Clay Greenfield got the win there. So Carson Baker looking for win number 5 on the year. Unfortunately, it's going to be a disadvantage for him, though. He sits 14th to the bad in 10th place after the 6 points he was given for last week. He was 20 points below, got 6 points. Now he's 14 below. A win isn't going to help you. It's almost a disadvantage in his situation because NASCAR introduced a new rule before the playoffs started that stated if you received multiple penalties, which the 22 crew did, they had that penalty at Daytona, then they had that penalty at Sonoma, and then they were also suspended for 2 races. They got DQ'd at Indy, so there was multiple penalties assessed to that 22 crew, and NASCAR said, you know what, you can stay in the playoffs, but you cannot possibly win your way into the next round of the playoffs, and that's for every round you make it to. So if Carson Baker somehow overcomes this points deficit, he has to still go through the entire round of 8 without winning his way into the championship 4. I mean, he can win races. It can happen, but it's not going to help his points. He gets 0 points for it. So it's a big goose egg on the scoreboard. You almost, at this point, if you're that 22 crew, you almost just want to make sure you run good enough to potentially overcome the deficit or hope something happens to another competitor on the track that allows you to make up that ground. Right now, 14 points out, race number 2. Not looking too good going into next week's elimination race. And speaking of which, boys, what do you think? What do you think this 22 crew needs to do? I mean, obviously, like I said, they can't win. That's addressed. They cannot win their way into the next round. You know, Richard, you've been kind of quiet over there. I want to hear your take on this. Splashy, that's you.
Yeah, man. Good, consistent finishes, man.
Yeah, that's all he needs. I mean, you know, like I said, you can win the race. You can celebrate.
14 points ain't too bad.
You can celebrate the win, but at the same time, you know, it's not giving you any points, so it's almost a disadvantage to you. You know, that makes you probably want to run better, like just run good and don't care about what happens, right?
You said 14 points out? Right?
Yeah. Well, right now...
That's only, what is that, 2 stage wins if no one else is...
Well, they can't get the stage wins either for that. So it's going to be impossible. It's going to be nearly impossible. I'm not going to say impossible because nothing is impossible, but it's going to be nearly impossible. They're going to have to rely on other types of points, like passing people and stuff like that. But also there's trucks, you know, obviously he missed last week for personal reasons. We'll just keep it at that. There's everyone else ran, so
how does stage points not even count?
What's up, Fruity? How you doing? Anyway, the stage points count towards your stats on the season, but they're not going to help you. You don't get the playoff point for them, so they are not going to help him at all.
Do other people get playoff points for them, or is it?
Yes, because they didn't. Anybody that did not receive a penalty is you're the only truck that has to point your way in. Everyone else can win a race and get in. But you don't get the playoff points for stage wins. So therefore, you're relying on good runs. Hopefully it's enough. That's what I'm saying. Because right now it's not looking too good. Race number 2, 14 points out. Like I said, nothing's impossible. But that's like what I said, Michael. Or Richard, and Michael. But you're kind of almost scared for the team, right? Like, they're facing possible elimination next week. They're gonna have to step it up.
Remember? First Easter present. I'll get that in a minute. BRB.
What time are we actually starting?
You're starting 3rd.
I mean, like, what time are we?
In a couple minutes, probably, when he gets back. I'll have to wait and see, though. I have to wait till everyone else goes to bed, so that way I don't have to worry about getting called, like, during the race. Or something. I wonder if the truck series is racing. Oh yeah, they are. 4 laps to go, stage 1. It might say I left the TikTok live in a minute, bud.
Oh.
Because I turned on the truck race, the IRL truck race.
You're good, buddy. Who's winning?
Chandler Smith, 4 to go, stage 1. They're under caution.
Oh. Hey, buddy, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, give me just 1 sec.
You're good. It's you laughing or crying? Oh, excuse me.
You get a stuff you want to cry or what? Mom, why don't you go to bed? You're divorced too. Mom, go to bed. Mom, 8:20.
Oh, man. Damn, dogs, calm down.
And Chandler Smith is going to win stage 1 at Bristol IRL. Dude, Ben Rhodes is running 2nd. Let's go.
Nice.
Now, if he can stay up there and stay in contention for the win. You know what's crazy? He has not won since 2023.
Ben Rhodes?
Yeah.
Wow.
He didn't win a single race last season. All right. Okay. Hey, Colton, I know you want to race, buddy. Give it a couple years.
Oh, he will.
Babe, did you ever notice that family? I'm gonna be cool for
What's the other one behind him?
behind it. I'm not saying much.
Mason.
What?
On the 23 in the Xfinity.
Yeah.
Alright.
Actually, ask me that again at the end of the race, Splashy.
Alright.
All right, 47 laps, 250 miles. We already have one advanced. We have one trying to advance, and we have another one trying to make up as many points as he possibly can.
So the only thing I could do is pass people.
Finishing a good spot.
Or yeah, finish in a good spot. Your focus should just be finishing in a good spot.
So I get points for my final position, but not the stages.
Well, you get the stage points count toward and wins count towards your stats.
I know, I'm just talking playoff. So, but my finish position goes to playoff points.
Well, you don't get playoff points for that. You just get points, like the points that would determine if you make it above the cutoff line or not. Yo, we're all running the same sponsor. Good luck to our spotters.
Oh my god.
Green flag. Remember, don't jump the restart, boys. And Splashy, same thing I told Hunter. If you pass below the double yellow line at all or force somebody below it, it's an automatic disqualification. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Understood?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Try not to die in turn one here.
Oh, Mason, that was close, bro.
It was close. I had a close encounter with Splashy, too.
Did ya?
Yeah. Oh!
Shit.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. See, like, stuff like that's fine, Splashy.
Yeah.
That was just racing. But I'm just talking about, like, if you try passing below there or force somebody below there. That's it. And obviously, if you jump the restarts.
Yeah. The AI's just fucking glitched into me and what to do.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we forgot to say it at the start of the green flag, but the Loves RV Stop 250 underway, about to complete 2 laps here. And ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet, because this is one of the fastest tracks on the schedule. This is Talladega.
How was it only 40 laps?
I cut it in half to try to save some time for RP. It was originally supposed to be 94, but I don't think it really matters. The Xfinity race is going to be 113 though, and Cup's going to be 180.
The next Xfinity race.
You want to do the Roval?
I guess, sure. How many more do I need for the tech? Does it already count as a part-time season?
Yeah. You're good, man. As far as that. Charlotte Roval will be your last start of the season, though.
Really? Out already? Out of starts? I wanted to be in the champ. Huh.
What position are you in, Splashy?
Trying to catch up, I'm in 11. The dude in front of me glitched backwards, and then I Way I'm from behind.
I was gonna say, I know you went pretty far back there, but yeah, like that you can't have happen because each playoff truck that is in front of you right now, you just lost points to. So for an example, if you have 2 playoff trucks in front of you, that's 6 points, 3 points for each truck.
Oh, I'm picking them now. I'm catching up to the field, and I'm just cutting up field now.
And I'm watching, boy, get back up here, owner.
No, that was an accident.
I know. That's why I said get back up here. You do not want to do that. Trust me. You're in a spot where you can transfer on points. You don't even have to win the race. You don't need to be getting yourself DQ'd, man. And be prepared for blocks, because I'm not making it easy on you.
You're good, buddy.
Well, I'm top 5 again, so... I think I passed up other playoff guys besides. Never mind. I think Minecraft is in the playoff.
Yeah, because like that, when you were behind each playoff truck you were behind, like let's say there was 2 in front of you, like I said, you would be back to -20 below the cut line because that would be 6 points from -14.
Well, luckily I caught up.
And it's 3 points for each truck, like I said. So there's a potential if you finish last or something in this race, then there's a potential that's it. And I won stage 1. The 11 truck of Urbain will win stage 1. See, I don't even care if I win the race, honestly. As long as I get good points and stuff.
Right.
Like
that.
Hunter, let's pit together.
Right now? Okay.
Yeah. Like, I've won the past couple weeks, so, like, I would not honestly mind losing one. I mean, doesn't mean I'm not going to try to win, but if I get at least a top 5, top 10, that's a solid day.
I'm going to try and win.
I swept the whole weekend last weekend, Splashy.
I love Kansas.
You know, I actually swept Kansas this season, too.
Hey, second place jumped the restart.
Well, then he's DQ'd. I gotta hand that position back and then go for it again because I accidentally passed him. As long as you hand the position back, before I notice, you guys listening? As long as you hand the position back before I notice, you're good. Or like for an example, like let's say you forget and accidentally pull out a line on the restart. As long as you get back in line before I notice, then you're good. But if I notice, you're DQ'd, unfortunately, because that's how that's the penalty for that.
Whoever's leading right now is out. Right?
In the playoffs, it's a little bit different than the regular season. Regular season, I'm a little more rested on it, and I just issue a penalty. But since it's playoffs, there has to be some other kind of penalty other than just, come on, Jesus. Yeah, it's Splashy. I'm in the same situation you were, man.
What's it?
Like the AI just being weird. Yep, they just racked back here. I have to go below the line. And I don't understand how that wasn't a caution, but okay. And obviously, going below the line to avoid a wreck is totally fine too. It'd be kind of stupid to penalize you for that.
Oh, yeah.
There was a wreck up here. Or something. Oh, stay above that line.
Cautions are on?
Yeah, cautions are on.
Oh, I don't know.
Now I'm gaining ground. Oh, Jesus. Freaking truck.
It's like a trip. I'm with 3 AIs right now. We're pushing each other forward. No, they just threw me in the wall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way to the high side then if they just did that to you. I was gonna try to make it 3 wide all the way at the top, but if they just did that to you, I'm not getting that done to me. No way. Crash. Truck goes around, spinning out. Caution is out into the wall. That is the...
Four.
I can't really see who it was.
I didn't see what happened.
Natalie Decker into the wall hard from 5th. Alright, I'm up to 17th.
I thought you were just behind me. I don't know.
How about this? Clay Greenfield, the winner of Indianapolis. Hey, get back in line, Hunter.
Huh?
That's a warning that time. You gotta stay. You did not stay on the high side on the restart.
Oh, okay. Next time I will.
Your first offense is a warning. Next offense, then unfortunately you're gonna have to hang it up for the night.
So until we pass that finish line?
Yeah, after you cross the finish line, it's free game. But before that, it's a penalty. Obviously, like I said, you get a warning that time, but... Hey, Splashy. I like how we're running the same... We should do this more often, honestly. Run the same sponsor.
It wasn't on purpose, either.
No, but honestly, like... We all should run Eris next week.
Deal.
Splashy, is that cool with you?
Let's see, I don't think I have anything else.
We should run Eris next week.
Is he here next week?
Yeah, he races trucks full time. Thank you, Splashy, for the little draft.
That's one thing I recently taught me what to do good. Oh my god.
It was 3 wide for the moment there. Kyle Busch into the 11. Whoa! Angela Rutsch to the lead. She's below the cut line. She has to win. More than likely. Oh, sorry, Splashy. I did not see you down there. Hunter McKinnon to the lead. Here comes the 11 truck, though. He's doing that very fast. What?
Go to bed. I'm gonna lay down. Go to bed.
Kyle Busch not making it easy on the 11 truck. The 22 gives a push to the 11. Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Sit down.
Hang on to it, boys.
Get down.
Make contact with Kyle there.
Well, why do you keep going around?
2 laps remaining in the stage. I just barely had the room to fit down in front of Splashy. Here they come off of turn 4. The 11 back to the lead. Final lap, stage 2 here at Talladega.
Sorry, Splashy.
And the 11 will sweep the stages at Talladega. How about that? All 3 Napa trucks in the top 3. Alright, same thing as last time, Hunter. That's the strategy we're on. Especially because we actually surprisingly haven't had that many cautions in this race.
Back to 21st. Amazing.
I'm in 15th. Oh, Hunter's to my outside. So
Did
remember,
a bunch of people just not pit?
Stay up there, Hunter, until the start-finish line.
Oh, right next to me.
So 26 laps total to go in the race. Johnny Sauter, or not Johnny Sauter, Jake Garcia got moved to the high side there. I could use some help, Splashy, if you could give me a little love tap. Appreciate you. Joe Nemechek in command of the Loves RV Stop 250. Oh, contact. I might have just wrecked him. I did. And around goes the 68 after the 11 and him touch. And the caution comes out, so we'll get a restart.
God.
Tell that 68 truck I said sorry. And also at this track, guys, I would appreciate it if we don't try to fit where there's, like, no possible room. In the turns, I'm talking about. Because I am not trying to be involved in a 12-truck crash. I just shot myself up the track. How am I not catching a draft on the low side? That's kind of crazy. Oh my gosh, bro. You might have to go below just a little bit to avoid them. Because they are glitched.
Yeah, you could say that again. Just slam on his brakes and way back here again.
Yeah, if you have to go below to miss them, that's fine. You won't be penalized for that. Okay,
bro,
Jake,
losing a bunch of points because they start glitching, bro.
As Jake Garcia looking for the lead on his teammate, they're going to go 3 wide here. The 11 truck looking to the inside. He has taken the lead at Talladega. Coming to 20 to go.
So that's stupid, man.
17 to go. What? Huh? Can she come back here? I really can't move right now. I can't pause it, it's online. Let's see if we can get these 17 laps done as fast as possible so I can go see what she needs.
What's wrong, buddy?
My grandma wanted to say something to me, so we need to try to get these 17 laps done as fast as possible.
Dude.
Ooh. Sorry, Splashy. That was gonna end horribly for somebody.
I don't know if I hit you or what. I'm asking you like lag down. I don't know what really happened.
Did you hear me, Splashy?
What?
I said my bad about wrecking you there.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I wrecked your guy or what. It's clear. But then just a bunch of glitches started to happen and he felt bad.
Alright, honestly, next caution, because I want to go see what she needs, we'll probably just say it's official. Because we're near the end, so. Next caution, wherever you're at, that's where you finish. Is that fine with everybody?
I guess it does. It just kind of sucks though when I get back. You're like glitching.
If we don't get one soon, then I'll probably just make it like 2 to go. Unless if we're like, obviously at like just 3 laps to go or something.
Stop pushing me up towards the wall.
We might get some retaliation on track. One of the drivers did not seem happy. Somebody was below the double yellow.
I got tapped down, but...
Okay. You're good then. Oh, I did not mean to get into you that much, buddy. I'm sorry. Well, that's that, boys.
Oh.
I will be right back.
Oh. That's it. I don't know if I was hitting into you or what. My screen was just really laggy.
You're fine.
I don't know really what happened.
I was trying to go for a win, but it didn't happen that way. I know you were too. We all were, but if Mason didn't hit me, I could have probably been in first. But
Yeah. I mean, I had a couple of runs on him too, and he threw some late blocks on us, and it kind of... He would throw a late block on me, he'd spin me through the grass, through the wall.
Could have won, but it is what it is.
I don't know if I hit you in the wall at all. Really happy. We were pretty much locked in. I wish I would have known about this rule. I don't know how I'm supposed to make it to the next rounds at all. Can't get playoff points counting or wins counting. And I only get points for passing people, but there's like no one to pass. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Hey, you still there, buddy?
Yep.
Oh, Bailey Curry wants to stage you. Yeah, like I said, man, I wasn't trying to get into you that much. That's my bad, man.
I could have finished second, but nope.
Hey, it was close though. You
fine.
You can't beat yourself up over that because you know why?
Did I make it?
You wanna know why? You're in the round of 8 with that finish, buddy.
Oh yeah. So it doesn't matter where I finish next week?
Nope. Also, Splashy, you made up another 6 points.
Nice. Hey buddy, that is fucking close.
1 second.
All three of us. Splashy?
What's up?
I'm not mad, I was just irritated how your truck lagged in my truck. I kept going towards the wall.
It kept happening to me, like, you were glitching. No, I know, I'm just saying, like, you would glitch up. So I figured you were up there, and I would go down low, and then you would be up in the wall. Or I'll be behind you, and then you would, like, stop, and then go. And it was just a really laggy lobby. It wasn't really anyone's fault.
Yeah, like I said, my bad about cutting you off that one time, dude. I didn't mean to get you below the line there.
I mean, it happened to me and him. At the end, he got tapped up.
Yeah, I got into him a little too hard.
It was really just the lobby was really.
Cause like I was trying to like get up there and tap his truck, you know, so I could slow him down to clear him, and then I just like my truck just completely bodied his.
And I know you slammed me way by the wall like 2 times trying to get you. So it's just that's true. I think it was really just the server laggy.
Yeah. It's probably honestly good that we decided to call it official next caution, because our luck, something stupid would have happened on the final lap or something.
So, what are the odds going in?
Well, let's see here. Hang on a sec. You did make up another 6 points, so that is good. That takes you from... You're now -8 out below the cut line. So you are 8 points out. Keep that in mind.
Where are we next week?
Charlotte Roval.
That each car I pass is worth 3.
Yeah. And if they
So,
pass
what
you,
is
that's a
that?
loss. That's a loss of
So,
3.
I need to pass 2 playoff people.
You probably need to do more than that because if you think about it, like let's say there's 2 playoff people with 6 points, you would lose it by 2 points.
Well, I'm saying, alright, so I need to pass 3. Thought I was at 6 down.
Right. So if you pass 3, that would put you at 0 below, but you would still be below the cut line. But that's only because like the person that would be 0 to the good or however many points to the good is because they obviously ran all 3 races.
It's confusing to me though, because like with qualifying, if I start in 3rd, it's kind of hard for me to get any points because then no matter what, like I can't really pass anybody because it's gonna be you ahead of me.
If I was you, I would set my goal at passing 4 trucks next week.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I wondered, but I'm saying like I don't know how I'm supposed to get points for passing if I start in 3rd.
Because there's a possibility, like I said, that you could miss it by no points. Like you could make up the points and miss it. Still.
Like I don't get how I gain the points if I'm starting so far ahead of these people.
Well, then it would just be a matter of.
So basically, is it just like finishing?
Honestly, if I was you, this might sound stupid, but I would not. If we do qualifying next week, I wouldn't even do it. I would just start last if I was you.
Because then, if I start last, would I technically not be losing positioning?
Well, technically, no.
So say I have to go to a backup car for next race, start at the rear. That
Right.
give you the best statistical chance to make it up.
Your best bet if we do qualifying is to just not do it, because if you don't do it, then you start last. So
I could say like I have a.
and another thing, and a thing is
car.
if we don't, no, you would just not qualify at all. You would still have the same truck, but you would just say like.
Right. So I would just say something happened or something, and just when the race starts, just drop to the back.
You could just say you failed pre-race tech, and they're not allowing you to qualify because of that.
Okay, yeah, that's good then. I'll just do that because otherwise there's really no way I could do it. Because if I start in 3rd, say you 2 are the only 2 people ahead of me. If I pass you guys already locked in, so it's not going to change for me.
Right, but if you pass, or if we don't qualify and you start 3rd, you're probably out of it, unless if certain circumstances happen. So it's really going to depend on all that.
And if I start last, that'll give me best chance to even have a shot. Because then that's just for this round. Then I have to deal with a whole other thing next round.
Yeah. So, like, but the thing is, here's the thing. So, you know how your wins count for no points right now because of the penalties? If you get eliminated, let's say you don't make them up or you wreck out of the race and that officially eliminates you. Or something officially eliminates you. Then you would be a non-playoff contender and all of your wins would count for points again.
I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about taking it one race at a time and getting.
I'm not gonna lie. You probably should worry about the points because like you can still get X amount of points. Obviously, you would finish where you finish. So right now you sit 10th in points. If you finish there, you would stay at 10th in points, but you would still get credit for all the race wins you got too. So, like I said, if in the event you do not make it to the round of 8.
I see what you mean. Then those points would count, or the wins would count the points again.
Right. And you would get all the points as if you were, as if this wasn't the playoffs, essentially.
I get it. Like I said, I'm just worried about the playoffs right now. Might be the only season I end up so I just want to see what I...
Yeah, I mean...
That's what we were going to talk about, the 23 car. So I wanted to get that number.
We'll have to talk about it in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, because we got to save time for GTA 5 On Patrol Live, that's going to start at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on FoxTube TV. It has started over on FoxTube TV 2, which does not exist. But because of that, we will update the playoff standings to our social medias. It's literally the same channel as on here on Instagram, so make sure you check there. We will update the truck playoff standings, entering the elimination race for the round of 10 next week at the Charlotte Roval. But, ladies and gentlemen, the 11 truck wins 2 in a row. Hunter McKinnon, guess what? You're off to the Elite 8, and Carson Baker will try to fight his way to the Elite 8 next week as well. Until then, for Richard, Meddy, Michael Cartrip, and all of our entire crew, I'm Adam Salamander saying good night from Talladega Superspeedway. We'll see you here tomorrow and Sunday for Xfinity and Cup Series action.